Back now in Tampa Bay, top of inning number 7, Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. That one fouled off.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 1-2. That's to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. He beats the throw, and they don't get an out on the play. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Back to the mound. Might have him hung up here. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Runners at the corners here, one away. Salvador Perez, and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. On to Simeon. Double play. What a clean killing. Runners at the corners here, one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Foul ball there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Witt scores. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. So 2 down. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. This to third, and foul ball. The 0-1. That's ripped. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Salvi steps into the box now. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And now 2 aboard. Well, that Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. He's 2 for 2. In the air to left center. Buxton should have this one. He's got it. And that. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him. So 2 down, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great. 1 down. Salvador Perez now at the plate. 1 for 3. Line drive. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base. Stepping in, Salvador Perez.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. So 2 down, and next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. High fly ball down the left field line. Martin going back on it. And it's caught just in front of the. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's a base hit. Garcia around third. He'll score, and the Royals tie the game. So 2 down. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Oh, that's. Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So
runner takes off, swing, and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. So 2 down, and now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fouled off left side. And a base hit up the middle. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. He was all set for the bottom of the third. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Hit on the ground to short. Lee. Over to first. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. That's down. One hops off the wall. Pasquantino around third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's safe. And they take a 2-run lead. First and second, 1 out. Salvador Perez, the next to hit. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Base hit. Runner around third. Throw is high and over his head. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a pop-up. Base hit into the outfield. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away. First and second, 1 out. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Late swing fouled off.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Up. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Now a pop-up on the infield. So up next, Salvador Perez.
Oh, one.
Line drive. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate.
Nope, outside.
Two on, 1 out. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the...
First and second, 1 out. Salvador Perez. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Garcia, the lead runner, out at second. Witt at first, 1 gone. And that one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. In the air, right field. DeLauder on the move. First and second, 1 out. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Garcia at second. Witt over at first with 1 away. Tap foul at the plate. And next up for the Royals, Salvador Perez. First and second, 1 out. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Garcia, the lead runner at second. Witt at first, 1 gone. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. Top of inning number 7, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Sharp. We go to the top of the 7th. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
Well, these Royals need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
2-0. Out towards right center field. Acuna on the move to the gap. Top of inning number 7, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Back at Truist Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals. Top of inning number 7. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. And a foul ball.
This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Well, timing is the key to great hitting, and right now that door is still locked. They haven't been able to figure out pitch sequences, and it's impacting them across the board.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Top of inning number 7. Salvador Perez steps in for the Royals.
Well, these Royals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead.